run, Moses.
Good job, Moe.
Yeah, I do.
Good kick, son.
The point is good for number 5, John Byler. So with 10:25 to go. It is Clarke County 40, Buffalo Gap 7.
Oh yeah, we know. Yeah, we know. Oh no, we know. Okay, fellas. Yeah, Blitz. Take that.
Williams.
Fellas. Game over.
4, Samuel Jacobs to number 9, Austin North. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the ball game. Final score, Clarke County 40, Buffalo Gap 7. Buffalo Gap will be back in action next week as they'll travel to East Rock. Everyone is asked to please be patient and courteous while waiting to exit the parking lot areas and to be careful of pedestrians on their way to cars parked. Once again, thanks for attending this evening's contest and have a great night.
Come on! You can't score! Let's go! Let's go! What's better than 2-0? Look out! Mine. Hey guys, listen to me. Hey, really proud of the effort, man. The effort was outstanding, like it always is. You can't ever expect anything else wise effort-wise. You play harder than any team, you just play hard. Right? We have to watch the film and see all the penalties and stuff. I just know that, and you guys know it. You're smart football kids. You are. Without us going back and watching the film and stuff like that, we know we won't get to where we need to be if that happens again. Does everybody agree with that? Yes, sir. I mean, like, we dodged one. Okay? We dodged one with that. I mean, the school board doesn't show it, but anybody who watched it and was in it, you know. Okay? Unbelievable. We did what we wanted to do. We dominated the line of scrimmage. All the things we wanted to do. Okay? And I'm really, really proud of everybody for that. Extremely proud. All right? The thing we have to learn is this. Man, in today's age, you can't see, you just got to play football. There's no difference between baseball, baseball, whatever sport it is, soccer, it doesn't make a difference. You just have to, like, basically be quiet and play, man. Let your pads do the talking. Let the school board do the talking. And I know it's hard. It's hard to keep your mouth shut and just play football. I get it, man. Football's played with the most passion of any sport I've ever seen. Okay? It's just what it is, man. It's like gladiators just getting after it, man. So I'm not mad about any of that, but we have got to play a lot cleaner. Everybody follow me? Yes, sir. All right, so here's the deal, man. All right? We got another home game next week. And then we have a bye. I know some guys are a little dinged up. I get it. We'll take it easy on Buzz. We got to get right because, hey, Warren County's coming in. They're off of bye week. So they're going to be rested up. They're going to run the spread. Hey, we got to be good. And we got to do what we do. We got to have a great week of prep. And here's the deal. Accountabilities might last for 13 hours on Monday. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. It is what it is. With all that being said, 3-0 feels really, really good, man. Yes, all right, we came a long road trip, found a way. I'm really, really proud of you, but man, let's clean up the little things that ultimately turn into the big things. They really do, man. They really do. I've been doing this thing since my 27th year. I know, Wilson. I know, I'm old, bud. I'm old. All right? But hey, when I've coached your brother and everybody, I mean, I got it all. All right? You've been about this big. All right? Listen, been around a long time. I just know this. We can't do that again. I think everybody knows that. Coach, we got anything?
That's the ugliest 33-point win. We got to fix that.
Hey, I'm sorry, Coach.
We're good.
Anybody else got anything?
There is Gatorade left. When you come out of the locker room down by where the coaches were hanging out, if you want to grab some Gatorade, please help yourself. And then younger guys, please go over, grab something, and just drop it off at the truck on your way up to the locker room.
Hey, jersey collection up there.
Sorry, trainers. Jersey collection, all that kind of stuff, man. Have a great weekend.
So make sure you get my knee pads.
Be good. If you had to borrow something because you forgot something, which blows me away, okay? Make sure you get that back. Hey, break this thing down. Let's go. Come on, break it down.
Hey, where we at? Eagles on me, Eagles on 3.
1, 2, 3, Eagles! Sorry, trainer. Who you need, Mo?
Oh, got him. Hey, good game, Rope.
Hey, Coach Davis.
Hey, Rope.
Oh, I know.
Hey, thanks for coming out, Mo.
Thank you, Mo.
It's Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with Carson Chinn after the big 40-7 win at Buffalo Gap. Heard your name all night, Carson. Can you just talk about the game?
Oh yeah, Coach Childs and the rest of the coaches had a good defensive plan coming in. They had 2 rushing yards in the first half, so that was a good standpoint for us. And they just kept trying to run the ball, but we were just beating and banging on the line and controlling the line of scrimmage all game. And offensively, we still controlled the line of scrimmage, and we just cleaned the penalties up. And we're coming back next week, and we'll get another big win.
And what'd you guys talk about in the locker room at the half? Because it was a pretty testy battle there.
There's not really a big explanation for what was happening with the penalty calls wise. Some of them were a little questionable, we could say, but others were legitimate. The ones that are legitimate, we just got to clean up. That's what they said to us in the locker room. We came out, got our minds right again, just kept controlling the line of scrimmage all game, and it got us to a 33-point win.
And it's a big 3-0 start, and a couple guys had to fill in tonight. I thought everybody did a good job filling in for the guys that weren't playing.
Yeah, we started out a little bit slow, but then we had some guys cycle in, keep our legs fresh. We lost TR there at the end. We're excited to have him back. He'll keep working in practice, and we'll have him back soon eventually. Weeda came in, B-Cube came in. They did good flying around all over the ball all night. And Roper did a great job filling in. He's a first-year starter now, and he's been good, solid for these past 3 weeks, and now we're 3-0, looking well.
And how you feel about going back home to face Warren County?
That's a classic opponent we always have. They used to run the single wing. We heard they switched it up a little bit now. We still got to out-athlete them, control the line of scrimmage still, and come out with another big win and continue on to 4-0 and continue our undefeated season.
All right. Well, you heard that from Carson Chinn as he led this defense tonight with multiple stops. We'll be back in Berryville next week to face the Wildcats. This is Moe Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
Appreciate you, Matt. Good night.
We're here with the Eagles' Will Booker, who had a huge night tonight on the ground and on defense. Will, I know you had 2 called back. One was quite a long run. That's got to hurt, but I think you showed everybody tonight what you can do. Can you talk about the game?
Yeah, honestly, this got to be the worst win I've experienced in my life. I think we had probably around 200 yards and penalties, and we just need to clean that up, and I think we should be good.
Yeah, it's definitely, I've never seen anything like that first half. So did you guys make any adjustments at halftime or talk about anything, or just stayed in your same?
I think the line made a couple adjustments on where we run our 7 area and stuff, but it was mainly just we just need to be mentally ready to come out the second half and just kick their ass. My bad on the language, but
that's all right.
That's what it is.
So how do you feel about the Felt next week and the Wildcats coming in?
Yeah, we just need to come in locked and focused. I think Wyatt's out, so we need people to step up and fill in that position, but we should come out and get a dub next week.
All right, well, you heard that from Will Booker. He scored once tonight and made several big plays in this 40-7 win. We'll be back at the Felt next week. It's Moe Murphy for Clarke County Sports. I know it hurts. I know it does, man. But you still got it on film. We're here with Landon Roper, who's been one of the leading tacklers all season for the Eagles. Another big game tonight, Landon. Can you just talk a little bit about tonight's game?
I think we played good. 40-7, but came out in the first half kind of slow. They scored late, but I think overall we played good, but we just got to come out and not come out flat.
And would you guys talk about it at half? It was a pretty tight game.
Yeah. So they, we made some line adjustments off of double teams and stuff like that, but pretty much just saying coming back to our game plan and run the football and just punish them. Just get it down and score. Just keep playing aggressive.
And we got Warren County coming in after our 3-0 start. How you feel about next week?
I feel good. I mean, I think we should take care of business like we have been doing this season. I mean, you know, we beat them last year, but you know, anything could happen. But you know, we should come back. We should come out and win the next game, I think. So.
All right, well, you heard that from Landon Roper, who has been playing some hard-nosed football this year on both sides of the ball. And we'll be back at the Felt next week for Warren County. This is Moe Murphy for Clarke County Sports.
All right, thank you, Mo.
This is Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here with the Eagles head coach Casey Childs after the big 40-7 win over Buffalo Gap. I got 2 words for this one: winning ugly.
Yeah, that's the only way you can say about it. You know, a win's a win, and I'll never apologize for it for sure. You know, it was a really, really sloppy game, and you know, we did what we wanted to do. We controlled both lines of the scrimmage, and we had big plays to get them called back. And then, of course, the penalties it was unbelievable. And it was tough. But like I said, I'm really excited for our kids, and I thought they were able to manage a lot of it because I know a lot of frustration was going on. I know our fans, our coach, everybody was frustrated in that regard. But I thought that everybody did pretty much, for the most part, did the best we could do under some really frustrating circumstances.
And looks like they filled in pretty decent for Carson.
Yeah, I mean, Carson's a tremendous player, and I really hope that we can get him back here before too long. But you know, like Moses was great. You know, Wyatt was really, really good, and fortunately, I'm really glad Moses came over for football this year. My goodness, he's been really, really been a blessing for us, to say the least. And you know, his role is going to continue to expand as he really starts to learn our offense and our schemes defensively as well. So he's a brilliant kid. He's a great kid. He's like a sponge. He wants to take it in. So I'm really happy to see him get that long touchdown run. And he's explosive. I mean, he's a big kid. And so really happy for him. I'm happy for all of our kids. Because you know, winning football games is not easy. You know, and I don't care what anybody says. It's really hard to do, and there's so much time and commitment go into it. So I'm happy for our kids and our program.
And I mean, we're really making a name for ourselves this year down here in the valley with our last 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Buffalo Gap's a physical team, and they played great. I mean, they played hard. So hats off to their kids and their staff. They had them ready to play, and you know, we were able with all this like negativity that was going on, and some plays getting called back. We were able to still like make big stands and get off the field and get the ball back, and so I'm really happy with it. You know, the thing is you're only as good as your next game, and you know, we've got to turn around quick for next week and get ready to play at home and hopefully get back in the friendly confines of the Felt. But we got to clean some things up for sure.
All right, well, you heard that from the Eagles head coach Casey Childs as they moved to 3-0 with a 40-7 win at Buffalo Gap. We'll be back next week at the Felt for Warren County. For ClarkeCountySports.com, it's Moe Murphy with head coach Casey Childs.
Thank you, Mo. Appreciate you, man.
Thank goodness.
All right, brother. I'll see you next week.
Yes, indeed.
That's it from Buffalo Gap. The final score, Clarke County 40. Buffalo Gap 7, Eagles moved to 3-0. They will be back home at the Felt next week to face the Warren County Wildcats, and we'll be there to cover it. For my partner Doug Ailstock, who was unable to attend tonight, this is Moe Murphy for ClarkeCountySports.com. We'll see you next week.